Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and safety to the elect of Israel that consist of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Brother Shalimar from the GMS Atlanta Church. I'm going to get into a quick lesson on the Lord is the only one that can humble all women, because all women are beyond out of order. You know, basically the woman is dependent on the government. Most women are dependent on the government and Esau, who is the so-called white man, to get them through. And when I say that, I'm talking about jobs, I'm talking about government assistance, and I'm talking about 911. Okay, those three things is what's really holding up the women, the Israelite women, because if something happens, if they get attacked, they can call 911. Or basically, that's really the only thing that's keeping a lot of these women from being uh, raped, beaten, and murdered is 911. So what you think? What you think is gonna happen when the dollar collapse and we don't have any more workers, no more 911 operators, no more police officers? These women are gonna catch hell. Now going back to government assistance, food stamps and housing. The women, are the main ones that really depend on that, and it's mostly single women, and they choose to be single because they have that assistance, because they feel that they don't need a man. But the Lord is gonna break all of this up, and women are gonna be put back in order up under the man where they supposed to be. How they supposed to be? So I'm gonna get a few precepts. First of all, I'm gonna get Jeremiah 30 and 30 and verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." So the Lord is going to bring that great trouble that's going to basically shake up this whole earth. But Jacob is going to be saved out of it, meaning you Israelites. But the men, especially the Israelite men that are awake right now, we're the only ones that's really looking forward to this, because we hate this place. We want to see it go down. But you women, you don't want to see this place go down, because this is your rulership. You're ruling over the man right now. I'm going to go ahead and read 8. It says, "For it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off the neck, off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him." So we're not going to be serving the so-called white man and in this government. When all of this trouble pops off, that's going to start. That's going to be the beginning of the transition. It's going to be the beginning of Esau going down and Jacob rising up. And that's the only thing that's going to humble you women down, because, like I said, you living up under the government. You have high paying jobs. You have all this assistance. And it's a hell of a lot more than you than men also. As a matter of fact, Isaiah chapter 4, it says, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." So you think that's not going to happen? And it may not be 7 women. It may be 2 or 3 taking hold of one man. Then again, it may be 10 or 20. So you women, for for all of you to basically get together and uh, understand that you're going to be up under one man, for that many women to be up under one man, the Lord is going to break you women down. Like I said before, the men, especially the men of Great Millstone, we know that Jacob's trouble is coming. And we know that we're going to go through a whole lot of trouble. But you women, you don't want that to happen. You want to stay how it is now. Because you have all type of freedom. And what did it do? It destroyed you. You feel that you don't need a man. The houses are broken up. The children are wicked as all hell. Let me get Isaiah. I'm going to get Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than gold wedge of Ophir. Than the gold wedge of Ophir. So the Lord is gonna, the men are gonna go through it also. You know, He's gonna basically send us through the fire to purify us as gold is purified. Talked about in the book of Zechariah, because 2/3 of us is not gonna make it. A lot of those 2/3 are gonna be you women. Let me go back into Isaiah chapter 32. But like I said, you women that are single, that's just holding around and popping up children by all these different type of men, and just loving the single life and loving that child support and that government assistance. Hey, you're not gonna make it in that day. You're gonna fall down with this government. That's really the only thing that's holding you up. And a lot of these men hate you women. Just think when you don't have that security of 911 and the police, what's gonna happen to you? And you women that do have husbands, you gonna be put in order, in correct order. Ain't gonna be no more mouthing off, no more talking shit. It says Isaiah 32:2, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So we're gonna the women are gonna cleave to the righteous men. And like I read in Isaiah 4:1, it's gonna be multiple women. You're not gonna be worried about uh getting with a man, and it's just you and him, and you worried about him cheating. You're gonna be fearing for your life. You're gonna need a man basically to live, to make it to the kingdom. And that's basically what it's gonna come down to. You women really need a man to make it to the kingdom. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. So if you women are listening to this video, hey, read Isaiah. Read Isaiah 32. Read all these the scriptures that I just went over. Read like the whole chapters. And figure out what's gonna happen. So the Lord is going to do a number on this place, and you women, that's the only way you women are going to get in order. I hate to say it, but our women are way out of order, and the only way to get you back in order is to tear down this whole kingdom. After that, everything's going to be put back in its righteous state, how it's supposed to be. Israel is going to be ruling. The kingdom of heaven is going to be here. The men are going to be in order and never go off again. And you women are going to be in order. I can go a lot deeper talking about the women, but I just wanted to focus on the troubled time that's coming up. The women are going to catch the most hell. Because, the righteous men, we already know what to expect. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, end this lesson. I pray that it was edifying. Once again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and safety to the elect of Israel. Shalom.